Bunyan Meeting has been situated on this site on Mill Street, Bedford, since the 17th century. The present building was erected in Queen Victoria's reign. The windows have been installed over the last century. When we think of stained glass, our first association is likely to be the church window, an illustrated story enhanced by the magic of light. The 8 windows of Bunyan Meeting tell the story of the Pilgrim's Progress, written by John Bunyan whilst serving a 12-year sentence in Bedford jail for illegal preaching. This window commemorates the 300th anniversary in 1978 of the publication of the book. The opening line of the story forms its decorative edge. A postcard with the image was the only military weight received when held hostage in Lebanon between 1987 and 1991. Evangelist in the Pilgrim's story is widely believed to portray John Gifford. He was the pastor of St. John's Church in Bedford, who had a powerful influence on John Bunyan. The window was unveiled in 1951 to celebrate the 300th anniversary of Bunyan Meeting. The face of Christian is that of Bunyan taken from known portraits. Bunyan Meeting member Ivy Findlay gave this window in the 1950s. Late in her life, she revealed to her son the 3 secret elements it holds. She was born on the Isle of Islay, hence the Scottish thistle. The English briar rose denotes her happy married life in Bedfordshire. Thirdly, she bore the burden of depression, and like Christian, her burden also fell away at the cross. Sticky toffee pudding and country house hotels may be not the first thing to spring to mind when looking at this window. But Francis Coulson, who donated it in memory of his sister Charlotte Mary in 1998, is credited with the devising of one and the concept for the other. His Sharrow Bay Hotel in the Lake District was highly acclaimed within the industry. Renowned for their charitable works, he and his partner Brian Sachs were appointed MBEs. This is a favourite with visiting school children. When challenged to choose a window for a short playlet, this is often their choice. Christian, attempting to outwit the lions in his path, offers a great opportunity for drama and a bit of fun. Many people believe Houghton House in Ampthill to be the house beautiful of Bunyan's imagination. Donated by his wife Nora in 2000, this window celebrates a lifetime of service to the church by Mr. Ralph Porter. He reflects in a past newsletter when, as children, he and his sisters travelled to Copel to Bunyan Meeting on a Sunday in a pony and trap. When we were quite young, our mother told us stories from the Pilgrim's Progress on the way home, and after lunch we had to illustrate the stories by drawing and painting. Faithful Helping Christian is a memorial window to a tragic accident. Friends John Rowan Stephen and Philip Warren Rogers of Bedford School were paddling their canoe along the River Ouse when it's thought it became caught on some loose branches and overturned. John managed to reach the bank and be out of danger, but seeing his friend Philip in difficulty, he returned to help. Both boys drowned. Alfred Hall, also a Bedford schoolboy, saw what was happening and leapt into the river to help, but was unsuccessful and unable to save them. He was given a gold watch as a gift of remembrance. Before the unveiling ceremony, the window was draped in the flag of St. George. Robert Runcie, Archbishop of Canterbury, unveiled this window to commemorate the 300th anniversary of John Bunyan's death. It illustrates the conclusion of the story as Christian and hopeful cross the river of death with the celestial city beyond them. The window was donated by Arthur Jones in 1988 in memory of his grandfather Frederick Shreves. So as we see, the stained glass of Bunyan Meeting can reveal more than the story of the Pilgrim's Progress, as the windows have their own story to tell.